What if the king of the jungle wasn't the lion? Imagine a world where the king was Meowffy the cat. Not the ferocious, roaring big cats like the tiger or the lion, but Meowffy a cat. Yes, the same creature that curls up on your lap, purrs, and demands scratches. What if that very creature ruled the wild? It may seem laughable at first, but let's think about it. What qualities define a true king? Strength, intelligence, or perhaps a level of charm and cunning that rivals the craftiest of predators? A king, in the traditional sense, is a leader, a figure of awe and power, one who inspires loyalty, fear, or admiration. While lions have the strength and tigers have the ferocity, cats have a unique charm, an innate mystery that draws humans and animals alike. They may not be the biggest or the loudest, but they are often the most observant and clever. Their power is subtle, almost invisible, until you've already fallen for it. Let's rewind to the beginning of this strange new world. Imagine a jungle where, instead of lions, a species of highly intelligent cats rises to dominance. Initially small in stature but vast in cunning, they gradually become masters of strategy and persuasion. Through their charm and wit, they gain influence over larger animals. They don't need brute force to become rulers. They win over the jungle by winning hearts and minds. Cats, with their exceptional hunting instincts, would organize hunting groups for food, each cat playing a specific role. Silent communication, a skill that house cats already possess, would become an intricate language. While other animals may fight and roar, the cat's silence becomes the sound of control. In our reimagined jungle, battles aren't fought with claws and brute strength, they're fought with intellect and subtlety. Cats would become the masters of diplomacy, settling disputes and creating alliances that ensure their reign remains uncontested. Imagine a jungle council, a gathering where all animals respect the cat as the supreme ruler. No one dares challenge it, not because it's the biggest, but because it's the cleverest. It has an unmatched ability to read its environment, adapt, and influence outcomes without ever seeming like it tried. Under the rule of cats, the jungle wouldn't be lawless. Instead, it would be a society where everyone has a role, with cats acting as the unassuming, all-seeing governors. They know when to give freedom and when to impose rules. By controlling resources and mediating conflicts, cats create an ecosystem that thrives under their watchful eyes. One thing about cats, they're exceptionally territorial. As kings, they'd organize the jungle into zones, where each type of animal has a designated area. Water, food, and territory disputes are carefully monitored and managed. But what's more fascinating, they enforce their rule through an aura of mystique. Just a look, a silent stare, would be enough to end a conflict. Under a cat's rule, the jungle remains at peace, at least for those who respect the hierarchy. What about the big cats? Would they challenge this new king? Perhaps, but in our reimagined world, the house cat would still hold its ground. Despite its small size, it's agile, stealthy, and blessed with a unique skill set. It can climb, leap, disappear into shadows, all things that make it remarkably difficult for larger cats to challenge. In this world, the jungle's true king isn't necessarily the strongest but the most resilient. The cat's confidence, its refusal to act like prey, would give it an advantage that no other predator could easily counter. As kings, cats would demand a fair share of the jungle's resources. With their rule established, other animals would have to share their catches, but instead of taking more than necessary, cats would control food resources sustainably. After all, a king must consider the future of the kingdom, and the jungle itself would become less wasteful. Animals, motivated by the cat's watchful eyes, would learn to live with less greed. It's as though the jungle's natural balance would be restored by a creature that understands minimalism better than any other. Over time, the jungle would transform. Under the silent, graceful rule of cats, the jungle wouldn't be a place of fear but a realm of quiet order. Each night, animals would whisper tales of the enigmatic king, a creature with a mysterious stare that keeps the peace without ever needing to roar. What if a cat were king of the jungle? It wouldn't just change who rules, it would change the nature of the jungle itself. Power would be redefined as grace, strength as mystery, and the wild, unpredictable world would learn to live in balance, all thanks to a ruler who knows that true strength often lies in silence.